What's up, everybody? It's Rafe West, fresh off a chiropractic adjustment. I go for those here and there, but I'm not here to give a health segment this time. I want to talk about. I did a video a little bit way back about choosing experts, and it was a video on like who to listen to, and so this is kind of an update to that with some updated guidelines of who to listen to. Because I watch and I try and read. I obviously learn from other people, even though, excuse me, no one has all the answers, but I try and learn from other people. And there's always, every now and then, will come up in your mind of who to listen to. And so I've come up with a few guidelines on who to listen to when you're trying to learn anything. Now, if it's specific stuff, it's a little different from personal development kind of stuff. If it's specific stuff, you're going to pick someone who's been doing it for, excuse me, I like to try and get someone who's doing something. I like the number 7. I figure someone who's doing something over 7 years is no longer a rookie in their field. So whether it's, let's say, trucking, playing an instrument, someone who's been doing it for 7 years plus, sales, things like that, that's a good measure, I think, of specific type of things. Okay, if you want to learn carpenting, things like that. And then on the personal development side, where it's information about like mindset, principles, success principles, things like that. Um, I try and go straight to the top, but on the way to listening people straight to the top, I like to uh, say like even people that have passed away have left very great information in the form of books and things like that. And also, I like to try and see like gray hair and white hair as a crown. Um, I haven't gotten my crown quite yet, although, who knows when they'll come. But, and, there's always an exception. This is not to say that everybody with white or gray hair has a lot of wisdom. We all should be learning at least something every day. Get up a little wiser than we went to bed. But I like to look at that as a crown. It should be a crown. For some people, it's not. You know, so that age is a factor. But like I said, on the way to listening to those that are straight at the top, sometimes you run into people that are maybe younger and don't have that 7 years under their belt, things like that. But there might be some nuggets in there as well. Obviously, someone new to anything is going to make a lot more mistakes, and that's fine. That's what experience is. Experience is a series of mistakes. And what is a series of mistakes? A series of mistakes is bad judgment. So that's how you get experience, by making mistakes and bad judgments. Um, so on the way to the top, you may find other nuggets through other people, but I try and keep my main information from people way at the top. Okay, because um, that's just how it is. You can't beat experience and wisdom, in my opinion. And that's what older people are good for. I believe they have wisdom. Now they also have a bit of stubbornness. When someone ages and whether they acquire wisdom or not, they have maybe a higher level of narcissism and stubbornness as opposed to younger people. Older folks are more stubborn and it's hard for them to change something. You can point it out to them a lot of times and they won't change that. And that's normal with older folks. Younger folks, if they listen as well, some are hard headed also, but if they listen, first of all, they have more time to change something and they tend to be less stubborn than their older counterparts. So, and what I mean by people at the top is like if you pick a topic, there will be people at the top. Investing, you go Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, um, you know, Benjamin Graham, people from back in the day. Health, working out, let's say bodybuilding, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, Love, I couldn't think of someone. Well, there are relationship experts. There's the author, I think his name is John Gray. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's a good basic book on love. So, you go to people that have been tested, have, you know, who are up at the top with anything. Um, and you search for those people. They're not hard to find. A lot of times we hear about them, but we don't dig into them. We dig into the newest, flashiest book. So, in my opinion, my advice to you all is mainly listen to people straight at the top, but there might be nuggets or, you know, anti arguments with people that are newer on the scene, younger, and there might be nuggets of wisdom there. Like I said, I do this myself. Like I say, I try to follow people straight. I try to go straight to the top, and I think it's a bias in our brain that maybe it's, whether we like them or not. Sometimes I'll stumble onto someone else and listen to their stuff. There may be some value there. A good thing probably would be is to compare the information you're getting from a person straight at the top or the information you're getting with a person, let's say, medium range. And then, of course, like the rookie, you're going to see a lot of mistakes, you know, so you can compare the two. So, this is kind of an updated video on choosing experts, who to listen to, things like that. Also, I find that when you read or learn something, okay, in a book or anywhere, um, a lot of times talk to people in real life about it because sometimes it's hard to ask the author of a book questions. With social media now, if you can get through to them, you can, ask them something. But talk to people in real life and see what they say. A lot of people in real life, they shortcut a lot of stuff. I see that a lot. Um, you know, People are viewed in certain ways. Younger people are viewed as, because I've been hearing this a lot. This is real life stuff that, for example, at an occupation, if they are not told what to do every second, they'll sit there and do nothing. And then I think all gigs should take away phones and stuff because they'll be on their device or they need step by step direction. Um, but I don't want to go off on that right now. Just listening to experts, always go straight to the top. And like I said, things are changing now. For example, in the investing world, Warren Buffett, you know, we have this new asset class um, called cryptocurrency. And Warren Buffett and I think Charlie Munger says that Bitcoin is asinine. Cryptocurrency is like rat poison and it will come to a bad ending. Now, these are investing gurus. These guys have been fantastic in investing, and to disagree with them is hard, but times are changing, so disagreeing with them, and it's hard to disagree with investing geniuses and stuff like that. But that's kind of the battle now in the investing world. Are you still the Warren Buffett mindset of buy and hold forever, or this new asset class which moves so much quicker than the stock market? And with technology, companies, new startups can come in and now and disrupt or wipe out, you know, industries or companies all together. So it just makes you wonder if sometimes that's why I say go straight to the top, but we're also in a new technological world that um, there may be other nuggets there for the new world we're in because we're in a new world, whether we realize it or not. A lot of people still forgetting that we're in a new world until you like sit down and you're talking with them about it. They're forgetting all that. Um, especially if you're doing stuff the old way. Baby boomers, a lot of them don't know much about technology. The Generation Xers, like myself, we're a lot of us are still doing stuff the old-fashioned way, looking for jobs, job only. That's going to take you everywhere. Those times are changing or even coming to a halt. So the takeaway from this is go straight to the top, but also have those mid-range people. There might be some nuggets there because we're in a new world, and sometimes younger people are more into technology, social media, new asset classes, things like that. So it's also good to have a little bit of an ear out for them, and then compare the two, and you make your own decisions in the end. You make your own bad judgments, um, your own mistakes, and that equals up to experience. Okay, so because remember, experience equals mistakes. Mistakes are a series of bad judgments. So that's my tidbit on that, kind of how to follow, have a two-prong approach, have your at the top people and have your mid-range, and I think you'll learn even more that way. All right, this is Rafi West, and I hope everybody's well, and I'll see you guys another time. All right, peace.